Guys, welcome back to Nerd Mania. This is going to be a short video, just going through my physical media pickups for the month of February, and then I will have another short video coming out with my action figure haul for the month of February. If you're new here, we talk all things nerdy, physical media, movies, TV shows, and action figures and statues, as you can see behind me here. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok at NerdMania80. I don't post quite as much on TikTok as I should, really rarely actually. Instagram I'm much more active on, posting pictures of upcoming toys and stuff. So if you're interested in stuff like that, please like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, interact with the channel, it helps. So I've only got a few pickups for the month of February movie-wise. What I'm doing at the moment, sorry, close up there, is trying to pick up some older movies that I haven't seen in a long time. I watch movies a lot during my life, but there's movies that I enjoyed, but I probably haven't seen in around 20 years. I'm sure that's the same for a lot of people. So I've been picking some up, and some of them are I've had to pick up via boutique labels. So I've got a couple of those this month. I've got a couple of new releases and a couple of just general older movies. So we'll change things up and we'll start with the new releases. The first one is probably my favourite Marvel movie of the last year, and that is Wakanda Forever. So this is just a standard Blu-ray release, so it comes with the standard blue disc. They've started releasing them in these thinner cases now in the UK, and I think these are the standard cases in the States, but in the UK we normally have a thicker one. But Marvel and Disney have gone this way with the last couple of releases. I really enjoy this movie. I preferred this to Quantum Mania, which I watched recently. I preferred it a lot over Thor Love and Thunder, Multiverse of Madness. For me, this has been the best movie, like I said, the last sort of year, last 4 or 5 movies. This has been the best one for me. I think maybe because of the tribute it pays to Chadwick Boseman, as well as bringing Shuri on as a character. So yeah, that's Wakanda Forever. The next one is DC animated movie, Legions of Superheroes. I watched this. This was fun. These have been, I used to watch these. It's again, it's just a standard blue disc on this from DC. I've been building up these. I used to watch them as soon as they came in, and recently they've just been coming in and going into my pile, and I haven't been watching them as much. But so I watched this, and I watched Battle of the Super Sons, and for me this was probably the better one of the two. Quite enjoyed this one. I like it when they go with slightly different characters, and they do go very heavy on Batman. Normally in DC animated movies, this one and Superman, to be fair, and Superman is in this, but this is more around Supergirl and Brainiac. And this was a fun movie, so if you're into your DC animated movies, this one's definitely worth checking out. And that's Legion of the Superheroes. And that brings me on now to the older movies that I've been collecting. The first one's a bit of a box set. I actually have the first movie on Blu-ray, but to get the second and third movie, it was cheaper to buy this box set, and that is Slapshot, the ice hockey movies. The first one obviously has Paul Newman, and it has the Hanson brothers. The first one's a classic. There you go. So you got 3, the minor league. You got Slapshot 2 there, and then you got the original there. The first one, like I say, is a classic. The second 2 are fun. They're nowhere near as good as the first. I haven't watched 2 and 3 in a long time. Snapshot I watched recently. I watched in the last couple of years when I got the first movie on its own. And this is an American import, this one. No, it's not. This is a European import. I believe Nordic. Not available normally in the UK, so I had to get this one imported from Europe. But yeah, looking forward to checking out the whole trilogy again there. Probably one of the best anime films of all time, manga films of all time, Akira. I couldn't believe I didn't have this in my collection. I thought the other day someone posted a picture of the bike, of Taneda's bike, and I was like, I haven't seen Akira in ages. I need to watch Akira, and I didn't have it on Blu-ray. So went out and remedied that. I did think about getting it on 4K, but There you go. So you've got smart work inside there, Tokyo and the atomic bomb. Then the disc art there. I haven't watched it since I've received the Blu-ray. Definitely one of the ones top of my list to watch again. It's probably been... Actually, I cannot remember the last time I watched Akira. I used to watch it all the time. This and Wicked City, and then the original Guyver series and Crying Freeman. They were kind of my Ninja Scroll, the original Ghost in the Shell, Dominion Tank Police. These were all my... This is what got me into manga when I was younger. I then went away from anime for a long time and come back recently. But yeah, Akira is definitely something... Is definitely near the top of my list of movies that I need to check out again. We're now getting on to the more boutique style labels. And this is an odd one for me because I think I have seen this movie before, but I cannot remember. And it's an indicator release, and it's Moscow on the Hudson. This is Robin Williams, and it's he plays a Russian living in New York. So there you go. You've got the disc art there. Tons of special features, absolutely tons of special features on these indicator releases. And you also get a book with all information about the movie. These indicator releases are really nice. I've got Force 10 from Navarone from Indicator last month, if you watched last month's video. And then so I checked out some, and I was quite impressed with that disc. So I thought I'd check out some of their other titles and found Moscow on the Hudson. Now, like I said, I have a feeling I have seen this before, but a very long time ago, and I can't remember it. So really looking forward to revisiting this one. It's listed as a comedy, but when you read the synopsis, it comes more across as a drama. Like I say, it's got to be funny having Robin Williams in it. So looking forward to, again, checking out Moscow on the Hudson. And then that leaves me with two more boutique titles. We'll go with this one first. This is from Arrow, and it's one of their nice box sets, hard box sets, and it's Wild Things with Denise Richards, Nev Campbell, Kevin Bacon, what's the name of the main actor? Matt Dillon. Again, Wild Things I used to watch a lot when I was younger. I haven't watched it in a long time. This is the 4K Ultra HD release from Arrow. The reason I went with 4K on this one, it's got the nice art there, and you get some art cards in there as well, is it was cheaper to buy the 4K than the Blu-ray. They had it on a special offer. And yeah, so at the time when I went to order it, and it was cheaper to get the 4K than the standard Blu-ray, so I went with the 4K. So yeah, you get some cards there. You very much like the indicator release. You get a nice thick book with more pictures and information about the movie inside, and then you get a poster of the artwork from the front of the case, and you also get on the back the original sort of one sheet movie poster. I do like these Arrow releases. I wish I'd picked up some more of the ones that I've missed out on. I've got a few of them now. They do a good job with the Arrow releases. I really want to get hold of the Arrow release of The Last Starfighter, but it's not available in the UK, so I might have to look to import that, but it's quite expensive at the moment. And I do already have it on Blu-ray. But yeah, that's the Arrow release, 4K release of Wild Things. And then last is my first ever Criterion. I've not had a Criterion in the collection before. I know a lot of collectors rave about them. And this is a film that I have, like I say, I have seen this before, but it's so long since I've seen it that it was something I wanted to pick up. And this has got a standard release as well. But I thought, let's try a Criterion for the first time. And it's Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. I say this is my first Criterion, and it is, but I've actually since this bought another one, which you'll see in my March haul, because this is a really nice set. All of these are special features. All of this. So this is obviously the synopsis of the film. Then this bigger bit is all special features. This comes in a slip. It's got some really nice artwork all throughout. Again, like the Arrow, like the Indicator movie, comes with a book, but this one's even bigger. All about the movie in there. Yeah, tons of information there. And then it's actually 2 discs. So you've got 1 disc for the movie and 1 disc for the special features. I believe this one is just DVD, isn't it? It's not sorry, just Blu-ray, not 4K. Yeah, this one's just a Blu-ray. But yeah, this is a really nice set as well, really well presented. I'm beginning to get into special editions, which is a bit of a nightmare because they tend to be a lot more expensive. But to be honest, this the Arrow release I got on a special deal. This I got on a special deal. I actually picked this one up in HMV. It's my first pickup in HMV in a while. The one closest to me actually closed down, and they reopened it about a year or so ago. But I haven't been to it too often. Popped in, saw this on the shelf, and that's why I decided to go with the Criterion release of Do the Right Thing. So yeah, there we go. That's the pickups for the month of February there. A couple of boutique labels. I have at least one more for next month. Already got a few movies in for next month, but I can't see too much more coming in between now and the end of the month. But I've got a few toys already as well, action figures, so there will be a haul for March as well. I'm going to say it, I've said it in my last 3 videos, so I still need to do my top 10 action figures of 2022. I think I'm going to try and work on that tomorrow. If not Monday. I'm sorry, if I'm recording this on a Saturday, you have no idea when I'm recording this. So that's my plan. I want to try and get it out before the end of March. That would be great, for at least in the first quarter of the year would make sense. But again, thanks guys for watching. If, like I say, if you're into your action figures, hit the little bell, because my action figure haul for the month of February will be going up in the next couple of days as well, hopefully. But that's it from my February haul. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.